welcome back to my channel. I'm Marie, and today I'll be reviewing Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. So Kenna just got out of prison and is moving back to town, the town where it all started. She's in prison for involuntary manslaughter. She and her boyfriend Scott were in the car and she was driving drunk. So when the accident happened, she came out unharmed. Scott was laying down somewhere, and she left Scott as she feared that, she'll be called into questioning and she was just scared. She was fearing what are the outcomes of her going to jail, or, just thinking that she can't save Scott, so she goes home. And the next day, with her getting up with a headache and everything, she is dragged out by the police and she pleads guilty. However, when she is in prison, she finds out that she's pregnant and it's Scott's baby, and she gives birth to Scott's baby, and she passes it along the baby to Scott's parents, Patrick and Grace, who raised the baby. And if I'm not mistaken, she names the baby Diam, or they name it Diam, like Carpe Diem. Oh, Diem, not Diam, sorry, Diem. Ledger is Scott's best friend, so he should hate Kenna, right? But he kind of likes her, he kind of pities her, although he couldn't recognize her at first, because 5 years of prison will do wonders to you. And she kind of changed her look. I think she cut her hair or something when she came back, so no one would recognize her. And they kind of spent a night together, but after Ledger finds out that Kenna is who she is, he is pissed, but he wants to help her, as he read the letter Kenna wrote to Scott every day in prison. He helps her get into contact with Scott's parents, knowing that it could jeopardize his relationship with Scott's parents, because Ledger is like another son to Patrick and Grace, and losing one son, they would look at Ledger as like their own son, and they'll obviously be closer to him. But now he's helping the enemy. So I like this book. I put it off for a long time, but I finally see why people like it. But I can't understand how Grace and Patrick, who are Scott's parents, they could forgive Kenna overnight when they have hated her for the past 5 years. They made sure that that Kenna's daughter DM doesn't get into any contact or even knows about Kenna, but they can forgive her overnight. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I would rate this book 5 stars. The trigger warnings of this book is obviously death, and imprisonment, and murder. She didn't murder Scott. She, left him there to die. And imprisonment, I think I mentioned it. And also this book is about grief and forgiveness. So that's the end of my review for Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I really like this book, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, I've ranked this top tier in my Colleen Hoover ranking book video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more book review videos. That's all for now. I'll see you soon. Bye!